Oh boy, guys, this video has been long awaited. As you guys can tell by the title, first brought to you guys by b0aty. If you don't know who b0aty is, he was the first one to do this video and sparked the idea in my head to go through all the RuneScape rules and tell you guys my dirty secrets on what RuneScape rules I have broken and what RuneScape rules I have followed and not broken. So guys, here we go. Possibly going to be a longer video. Hopefully at least a 10-minute video, maybe 20 minutes. Hopefully you guys all enjoy this kind of sit back and steal type video. And first off, before I start, guys, I'm looking for a new thumbnail guy. My old thumbnail man, Cole Pullman, has been really busy. So if any of you guys know how to make thumbnails, very good thumbnails, please message me on YouTube, and let's get this video started. So I'm not going to go in order, guys, because I don't want to start off on a bad note. So we're going to start off with this rule: encouraging others to break the rules. And it says you must not encourage or help others to break any of the rules of conduct. Now I'm trying to think. I am pretty sure, guys, I have broken this rule unofficially, and I'm going to probably tell a story with each rule. You guys can skip forward probably about a minute or two for each rule that I go through. So for this one, I don't remember the player's name. He messaged me that he had a scam hooked up. He had a guy that it was actually one of his friends, that he'd known a while on RuneScape, and he said that his friend trusted him with full Torva on his account. He had his friend's account and password, and he said, Jake, he actually knew me quite well. He said, Jake, I have this guy's account and password. He's away for a whole month. He's out of town. He's actually out of the country, and he left me on his account to do daily farm runs and so on and so forth. And I was like, oh, cool, what's the account I have on it? And of course, I'm a younger guy. I'm younger in the YouTube. I probably had around 1K subscribers here. Way more immature, not knowing what to do. You know, good for this guy for having an account and password. And I go, dude, you should take the stuff. I mean, he's trusting you. And of course, this is not the good thing to do, guys. Obviously, I would not do this anymore. I definitely would not do this anymore because it's just so immature, so rude. And I told him, you know what, you should take the Torva, dude. Maybe split it with me. And he goes, dude, I might split the Torva with you if I take it, if I decide to. And so eventually, short story over, he doesn't take it, he doesn't scam his friend. I feel a lot better about myself. Mainly, the main thing out of this story, guys, don't ever trust anyone. This guy had known this guy had known his friend for well over a year, and he had gotten his account and password. This friend who had left the country trusted him, and little did he know his friend was about to scam him. So don't trust anyone, guys. Never do. It never works on online games. Only trust people you know IRL. Next rule, unofficial player run games of chance, basically gambling on random luck. So if you find a random thing, for instance, for a little while there was the skull which you could rub and it said yes or no. People would gamble on that, or it would say different phrases. And the horsey, the toy horsey, you guys remember that? Basically using random methods to gamble unofficially, besides the dice bag when it came out and that kind of thing in the flower game. So no, I've only gambled. You guys know that I actually was pretty good at gambling at the flower game. I actually won a yellow party hat and then bet it away the next week. I do not gamble anymore, guys, nor do I do unofficial player run games of chance. Another rule for you guys: don't ever trust people. I know I saw a new thing on YouTube with Oak Dice that he's doing a clan where basically you pay them to stake for you and then have to trust them. You know, it sounds really tempting even for me with all the money I have right now. Don't ever trust anyone, guys. It never really works, and you can always get scammed. Again, never trust anyone you don't know IRL on this game. It's just kind of a thing. And even don't trust YouTubers. YouTubers can always backstab you, and if they say they're recording, they might not be recording. I mean, it's just kind of a lopsided community. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Let's move on. Advert blocking. Players may not deliberately block or hide the adverts. Have no idea what that means. Never broken it. Anyway, moving on to this one, scamming. Do not try to persuade another player to give you their password or bank pin. I have scammed someone, guys. I remember it too, and I feel very bad about it. Obviously I do. I hopefully don't lose any subscribers, guys. I'm being totally honest. b0aty was honest with all his subscribers. I figured, you know what, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to tell you guys the whole truth and nothing but the truth. I just quoted a movie. Scamming. I remember scamming someone, and basically what I did is I pretended to sell an account. This is way back in the day, and hopefully I don't get muted or banned or perm-muted for this. That would really suck, guys. I'd probably quit YouTube or quit RuneScape. What I did was I pretended to sell an account, and I said it was basically the old scam back in the day where you would try and get someone to pay you before you gave them what they wanted. And it's the stupidest thing ever, but people always fell for it. So what I did was I pretended to have an account that I didn't have. You know, convinced a noob that it was like level, back in the day, level 100 plus, and they had these 99s and all this stuff on it, and said, okay, give me 7 mil and I'll give it to you. Actually pulled it off. The guy gave me 7 mil and I logged out. Felt so guilty that night because I was still in 8th grade. I still had guilt in my stomach. It was the worst feeling ever, guys, when you scam someone and get away with it. Obviously, you get over it, especially those people out there that scam and lure for, you know, basically a living with real world trading. I felt so bad. I tried to find him. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't try that hard. I didn't find him. I remember the next few days, he was messaging me. I eventually put him on ignore, and it was the worst feeling ever. I almost told my mom about it because I'm a mama's boy. I just had to tell someone about it, what I'd done. Like, Mom, I'm sorry. I lied. I cheated. I can't find him anymore. But yeah, that's my one story of scamming. I'm sure I've scammed other people, incidentally, and that's just for the future. I remember right now, guys, a story of scamming, but that's for the way future. Me and my friend were quite good at it. I feel bad about it. That's why I don't want to tell you guys about it. And it was way back in the past, around 2 or 3 years ago. So nothing big to talk about that. Next is Jagex staff impersonation. I don't know. I remember b0aty talking about this, guys. Jagex staff impersonation is actually a rule that you can be banned from. And I don't know how you pull it off. But I never have tried to impersonate a Jmod or a Pmod or a Jagex staff member, guys. Never tried it and never plan on doing it. I feel like that's just a bad road to go down. Definitely a road you don't want to take with Jagex. They'll probably perm mute you, perm ban you for that. Knowingly exploiting a bug. I have never knowingly exploited a bug. I know I seem like a good and then a bad person here, doing some things I shouldn't do and then doing things I should do. I've never knowingly exploited a bug, guys, but I do remember pretty well about a year ago. Remember the dually arena glitch where you could drop your stuff and basically double your items? I remember that one, and that actually brought quite a few max caches back into the game. I remember Alkin talked about it. But yeah, never actually knowingly exploited a bug because I'm not into that stuff. I'm not very good with I'm not insanely good with computers. I can't actually hack and do that kind of stuff very easily. So I'm not really into bugs and that kind of thing. It's not my thing. Next rule, multiple logging in. Logging into more than one account at once. I have definitely done this, guys. I used to do it all the time. I used to log into my old Compton site account and this account at the same time, just on different computers, because you can kind of avoid that. You can log into it as long as you're on a different computer. I believe your IP or something changes that Jagex allows you to kind of multi-log that way. So yes, I've multi-logged. I feel like that's a really lame rule because everyone multi-logs, even Alkin multi-logs. So you know, I've been trying to avoid it. I really don't need to multi-log anymore because I only have one main account now that I focus on. Especially for EOC, I just kind of focus on this account, Citra, right here. So really don't multi-log anymore. I have before though. So kind of a lame rule, but I have abided by it most of my life. Oh boy, buying, selling, or sharing an account. Oh, I feel like I've done every single one of these, guys. I have shared an account. Actually, this account that I'm on right now and my last account were both shared with my best friend Grant IRL. He does not play anymore, but yes, I have shared an account. And oh my gosh, I swear, Jagex should probably perm ban me for this. I hope they don't. They didn't do it to b0aty, so I can probably appeal it, guys. Next one is a pretty big one. Real world trading. I have never ever real world traded. I've never actually bought or sold RuneScape Gold, especially sold. Like I've never had the guts to sell RuneScape Gold, nor have I really wanted to because it's such a hassle. You know, you hear all the stories about people selling gold on eBay, on Amazon, on all these off-brand, offshore websites that are so sketchy. I don't get how people do it, but I'm gonna be honest, guys. If you real world trade, if I had the power to do it and make money off this game and make a living off it, wouldn't you guys? Think about it real quick. I've never actually done it, guys. I've never had enough gold to actually make money off this game IRL by selling gold. It's never been actually a thing I've wanted to do. But think about it for a minute. You had 2 bill one day and then 10 bill the next. Would you really not sell it? Would you not do that? Because it's really tempting to make a living off this game when you're having you're having fun playing the game, and B, you can make money playing the game that you love. So really, I hate when people real world trade. I think it's a good rule that no one should be able to break. I think a lot of YouTubers do. I think a lot of people do that we don't know about. But I've never done it. And I just have to think about from the perspective that if I could, I probably would, though. I don't mean to say that I am, but if I could, I probably would. Think about it, though. And the last one, guys. The last one that's probably going to lose me the most subscribers. Everyone's going to dislike the video. Hopefully you guys don't, though, because I haven't done this in a while. Macroing, otherwise known as botting, guys, or third-party software. I have botted. I have not botted on this account. I did bot on Compton side, my old account, and I actually did bot on my oldest account. But it was nothing big, guys. I have never, ever botted on this account right here, Citral. Never once, ever botted on this account, but I have done botting in the past, guys, with my old account and my first account ever, my F2P account. Now, it really was nothing serious. All I've ever done botting wise is Pure Essence and Lobsters. That's all I ever did. Back in the day before I had membership, Lobsters were the biggest amount of money ever. Like, oh my gosh, 100K an hour? Holy crap, I'm making bank. I could just go to school, leave it running, hope my computer does not overheat and fry and die, which one of them did actually. My mom was pissed. She didn't know why. I didn't tell her that I had a Runescape botting program open. So, you know what? I did it in the past. It was over 2 years ago, probably 3.5 years ago, actually. It was my freshman year in high school that I was doing that a lot to make money. So, I have never since. It really is not appealing to me because I don't trust bots. And really, I have enough time on my hands now that I can actually play this game by myself and, you know, actually skill quite well and gain the levels myself. So, that's everything, guys. That is all my secrets, my dirty little secrets. I actually have now more stories than ever to tell you guys. If you guys want to hear those stories, comment now. If you guys made it through the whole video, comment down below, Jake, we want to hear more stories. I will do that if I get, you know, 20 to 30 likes on this video and at least that many comments. 20 to 30 comments saying, you know what, Jake, this is a great video. Jake, we want to hear your stories because I have so many of them. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed my dirty little secrets video. Thank you again, b0aty, for the idea. And until next time, guys, have a great day, have a great night, go escaping, and I'll see you guys next time with a RuneScape video. See ya.